brothers and sisters, put your hands together for Apocalypse.
Peace. Here we go. Another day from the Deaths of Apocalypse. Dogs to God's Entertainment. With a quick word of reflection. Yesterday I was looking on Facebook and was driving this quick little talk this morning. I was looking at DJ Rockwell. A memory came up from last year, the interview that we were blessed to be a part of on his show, the Rockwell Radio Show, with the great brother and Dr. Keith Marshall, and so I rewatched the interview, and of course it was about our road through addiction, to a level of victory and triumph, right? We still marching on, you know what I'm saying? And so, man, I was thinking about a lot of different things, and basically what's coming up in my mind right now is the fifth step in my book, Process the Data. And the reason why it's coming up, well, a lot of reasons, but one of the main reasons why it's coming up is, watching the interview, it reminded me of where I was this time last year, because this time last year I had an accident, of course, and which caused me to fracture 5 ribs, and man, just reflecting on the pain, muscle memory is real. Like we learn a lot in Dianetics about different things, right? Which I want to talk about: the who, what, when, where, why. That's what this step deals with, and how. The basis of critical thinking. Okay. Question: who are you? You know what I mean? Okay, if we look at that question on a base or on a foundational level, I am the essence that's in me, which is Allah, or whatever your belief is in terms of that. Like, that's not what this is about. It's not about your religious beliefs, but your essence is your creator, basically. And now we are housed in flesh, and all this is a series of urges and appetites that comes from the earth, right? So this is nothing without what's in it. Okay, so when we say who are you, you know what I mean? That's a big question. That's something to ponder. That's something to go deep into if we're going to get some understanding of our current situation. So in this step, it deals with, us, self-analyzation. Ms. Louis Farrakhan gave it to us: self-improvement is the basis of community development. So self-analyzation, how deep am I willing to go with self-analysis? You know what I mean? Okay. So we're born in a world of sin and shaped in iniquity, because by Allah's permissive will, we're under satanic rule. Of course, it's over now. It's being, taken. The kingdom is being taken. But let's just deal with it. So if I'm born in the world of sin and I'm shaped in iniquity, then the who I am becomes who I've become based on that. You know what I'm saying? And so if I'm not being taught properly, and even if I'm being taught properly, I'm still bombarded with a world full of sin, and a world that's been shaping and forming long before I got here. You know what I'm saying? And so my proper look into that and understanding of that, it'll give me a better chance at becoming, or fulfilling who I really am inside out. What took place? What happened? When did it happen? You know what I mean? Like, because this is something for all to ponder in the mirror of truth, unless you are already what you desire to be. Like you fulfilling your purpose and you all in on your purpose, then you ain't got to worry about this conversation that we having right now real quick. So who, what, when did it happen? When did it take place? What, who, what, when, where? Why? Like, where were you? You know what I mean? What were your influences? What were the things around you that interfered with who you really are? See, these type of questions have to be answered in order for us to get an understanding. And it's data to process. It's nothing to go back and get stuck with. You know what I'm saying? It's only to go and look at it so you can see the data, collect the data, process it, place it on the timeline the way that it's supposed to be placed. You know what I mean? We don't have to harbor any emotions, like embrace any emotions involved with it. Just see it for what it is, know what it is, so that we can line it up so that it doesn't affect us in a way where we can't move forward. So the who, what, when, where, why. You know what I mean? Why is a big question, because you get into reasoning. Why is such a powerful question? In the supreme wisdom, when it starts asking why, oh man, you going deep into the lessons now. You know what I mean? And so now we're dealing with reasoning. So in that, purpose is just being defined. You know what I'm saying? Purpose is being defined. So now, okay, who, what, when, where, why? Now, once I get to why, you know what I mean? Once I get to why, and I'm talking past, present, future now, when I get to why, boy, now I can start laying out a method and a way, a how now I can figure out how to deal with what I need to deal with to move me right into the direction I need to go in to fulfill the purpose of this life. Is that right? So who, what, when, where, why, past, present, and future is so important for us to be able to understand what's going on in our lives right now. Like we got a book, How to Eat to Live. You know what I mean? And the Elijah Muhammad deals with who, what, when, where, you know what I mean, and why, in terms of what the God gave him to put in the book. And he didn't say what to eat to live. He didn't say where to eat to live, when to eat to live, why to eat to live. You know what I'm saying? He said how to eat to live. You know what I'm saying? And so there you have it. That's our word today. That's the apocalypse. Process the data. You know what I mean? Get into the mirror of truth. And, be real with it so that we can go from one stage to the next. Rabbil Alameen, stage after stage until we reach our eventual perfection. That's our word today from That's Apocalypse. Hey, look, man, if you're in Chicago, come on through the foodie spot today. You want me to get on my knees? You want me to beg you? Come on through, 7350 South Stone Island Avenue. Show some love, show support. J.